Today we discover a dark secret hidden within the combination of the powerful hunter Ninib and his wife Gula. The cuneiform ib can also be found as sumeriogram urta, for example, used in the Epic of Gilgamesh for the god's name Ninurta, spelled D-Nin-Urta, D signifying Dingir, cognate with An. This is where we get the name Ninib. To paraphrase George Orwell's line, it is overlapping double speak. The second language would be used by the priesthood, the gods of the nobility having darker aspects to their worship. How odd that the asipu also contains ib or ip, sib or sip, hence the Sumerian urta. Oddly enough, asipu would be alternatively the Ashur tabu, or Ashur tapu, and this is probably where they derive the name Ashur. And what do we have here? The one that was, that shall be again. Urta became ib, and became the Italian urtari, which became the Maltese urta, meaning to hurt, to cause emotional pain. Nin urta, the lord of hurt, pain, fear, and loathing, meaning this urta is also cognate with Azaru, another title of Marduk. Azaru, to bind the evil eye, pain, fear, and loathing. Azaru and urta, and Marduk meaning bitter oppression, all appear to be synonyms of the same umbrella term. The Sumerian Ninurta officially means Lord of Barley. In another myth, Mummu is the child of the patron goddess of beer, Mummu the child of Cyrus. Cyrus, alternatively Sin-ish, meaning the pit of Lord Zu in Sumerian. Cyrus meaning the world tree. And of course, Sinis is related to the pine cone. But let's be careful not to misgender it. Nin means queen, and only later does Nin become lord. This demonization is evident in the Akkadian reduplications of the Sumerian. Remember what Jesus said to his disciples, "Beware the scribes." Within the Akkadian reduplications of Nin, queen, we have Ni, Melam, fear, which is used to alter the original meaning. This Ni, Melam, fear, is the light, the radiance of the gods, which is one of the elements describing the daemon, the Uddug Hul, the demonic beings who fell into the pitfall, Uddug Hul being a umbrella term for all the demons of this region, and are said to be the cause of tears in all lands. The modern term would be legion, demons, an unseen negative force who dwell within the nuke, through the gate to a cursed existence, raging from within the loins of their frightful lord. When the possessing force is said to say, "Let me in," the truth of the matter would be, they want out. They must realize their god of wisdom is the god of trickery. The Sumerian Akkadian marriage of Ninib and Gula have been used to reflect that which was, and will be again, referring to the demonization of the Mother Goddess. Within these components, we can clearly see that the reduplications are a reflection of the original term, Nin, Queen, Mistress, Proprietress, Lady, Lord, reduplicated as Ni, fear, respect, frightfulness, awe. And again in the reduplication, Nin, meaning sister, reduplicated as my body, my choice, Ni, self, body, one's own. So it is basically my body, my choice. That would only apply if the next part was connected to loins. And of course, it is. Urta, ib, corner, angle, nuke. And or, ib, eb, middle, waist, loins, thighs. Which became to be angry, to flare up in anger, to curse, insult. Remember, the demons are an unseen negative force who dwell within the nuke, the gate to a cursed existence, which would parallel Shamash dwelling within Ishtar, Nin, the frightful lord, within the queen. I believe this may also be related to the birth of Athena, born from the thigh of Zeus, which appears to be a mistranslation. Thigh also meaning loin, equally born from the curse of Zeus. And like the child, Tammuz, Dumuzi, the child spirit weapon, Athena means spirited little fire. And alternatively, similar to the added Ni to Nin, Athena can mean Lord of conflict, who was, of course, born from the thigh of the angry and fearful Zeus, Zeus backwards. And what do we find within the wife of Ninib, Gula? Large, great, or Gula, to set out a snare, a trap. Together they mean a cursed lord within a great snare.